Ah, there we go. Right, all right, all right, all right. Yo, 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 yo. Turn myself here. Oh, you know what? We, my bad. You guys can't even, my bad. You can't even see that. Cool. Oh, you can't even see me, can you? I'm like, so this is no, it's cool, man. I haven't heard this music in a minute. Hello, everybody. That is that was my music I made during 2020. Yeah, during pandemic, I unleashed the artists and the beast and everything, and I decided to get better at painting. I do that. Get better at painting. Get better at like woodworking. Get better at doing things. And one thing I did was I'm not a musician, and I'm wanting to learn an instrument, but I'm not a musician at all. And but I learned how to make beats in 2020 with by looping. So if you go to, I mean, I had to like log in and everything, but if you go to, sorry, I'm starting at the movie at 10:30. Just let me let everybody know. Starting the movie at, oh, what did I do now? I did this again last time. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I did this again last time. All right, here we go. Starting at 10:30. Yeah, I'm waiting for some people to show up because they're what do you call it? Starting the movie at 10:30. Anyways, so that the music you're listening to is what do you call it? Um the music I made off of just GarageBand, and I put on Spotify. I'm on Spotify. I put it on SoundCloud just because I was like, ah, whatever. I got a few. I haven't even touched this in like 3 years. I haven't logged in or whatever. But it had one comment, but I can't read it. And then I have a couple of likes, and I got 10, 12, and 3 plays. So I got actually one like and one comment. I thought there was more. Never mind. But I have more. I made some songs, and I was having fun with it. There you go. Sorry, I made some songs and I was having fun with it. Playing what do you call the music? So when I was playing, while I was waiting, I was like, let's play. That's my own music. I'm getting back into it. I like looping. I like that's fun. It's just I don't. I mean, it's music, sound. I don't know. I'm not a musician. I definitely not a musician. Artist, definitely yes. But let's see, 68 yards to the head. Rogers throws a perfect pass. Oh, well, I should have picked him, shouldn't I? All right. But no, I just got out of a screening. I was invited to go see Weed Hacker, the massacre. My boy Alan Danziger, you know him, Chainsaw Jerry from uh freaking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. He did produced a movie and he's in it. And they had a cast and crew screening, and he had me come by. And I have some videos and I have some stuff I'll post. And but it was fun. So I got my movie in, my horror movie in, without even trying because I got to go to the movies. And it gave me ideas for Sick and Twisted and what I want to do with it. I already know what I want to do with it at the house at where we're gonna, at the first premiere. But I don't even need that. I'm ready. I don't need any more time to wait. I'm getting going. But watching this, and then I saw this thing pop up the other day. It was yesterday. It said second. I'm sorry, not second. Regret has been 10 years ago. I was like, damn, has it been 10 years? Does that time just go by fast? Have I really just been working and was in school and then had a kid and then this is crazy. Like 10 years went by like that for me. Like I blink and it was 10 years. I do. I have like I'm trying to write a joke about this, but it's hard because it's lame. But like I remember being 30 and 39, and all that time in between that, I remember all of it. But it felt like it went like this. And I had a good conversation with a Texas filmmaker yesterday. We talked for a while, and just built me up, man. He's building my confidence up. And I got to give a shout out to David Lee Madison, man. That guy, he brought me in, and he's a filmmaker, and he makes his movies, brings them to, he makes them go far. And but he definitely was someone that showed me that independent film is just anything you can make, just make a movie. And Regret is that movie that I called it Regret. Even the way you'll see the title spelled, I called it Regret because it was just like I I didn't have a title and we had to turn it in. So I go, let's call it Regret. And then I was like, all right, well then let's spell like this though. Let's make it artsy. That's what I really said. Let's make it artsy. So we made Regret, but the way the movie did Regret was I was taking a writing class at Austin Community College, a screenwriting class, and it was in 2015 in the fall, and I barely came back to writing. And one of the classmates, man, I'd get there early. I'd get there like at 5 in the morning, 5:30, between 5:30 and 6. And I'd be there, and Aline Harding would be there. She's another she's part of the 48 Film Project. She told me, hey, we're doing a horror version of this. And I already had done one with Crispy Chalo in San Antonio, and we won that one. And I was like, it's something we can do, right? This is how you do it. And he had told me, Chris told me, this is your gateway. You just got to keep doing these short movies. That's why I have like a lot. But sorry, I'm parched now. It's the end of the day. But what do you call it? We did the My Perfect Companion, and then I just was like, I'm gonna keep that vibe going. So in that class, I invited like three screenwriters. I invited somebody that I had from like, or I invited two people from my production class. I invited somebody who wanted PA, and I mean I can't even remember. I think the time. I mean that's why the credits are there, so the filmmakers remember. Oh yeah, you're in it. But it happened so easy, and it's just kind of like that 48 mentality. When you do those, I recommend them. They've asked me to come back, but I'm somewhere else. I'm not there anymore. Like I would do it, but still, But I for those weekends and stuff, I have other filming things I want to do or other things. I'm at the theater. I'd rather. I mean, they're not hard. They're fun, and then you can be creative. If you're stuck at one spot, you can figure something out. But I did that, and we did the movie, and man, I'll talk about a lot of the movie when I'm done with it. We're done watching it, and it's only like I forgot it's got to be under 7 minutes. I wonder how long this one movie is. I forgot a lot. I was like, oh, they're all under 7 minutes because they have to be. That's a runtime. So yeah, and I have two movies that I've shot, but I didn't finish on time because I had to work. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go back and connect those or not. If they even were worth doing. But but I want to give them a shot just for editing as well. Yeah, I gave my like younger version, younger CJ, 28-year-old CJ was like, here, 41-year-old CJ, you're gonna need this. Just wait. I was like, all right, cool. Um, but I had a good time tonight, and then watching movies, and my identity is kind of living more and more in here. The podcasting thing for me is kind of like I like prefer streaming. This is not podcasting, this is streaming. I'm like a 90-10 because I try to do podcasts and they just break down. So a stream is easier, a talk show, this. But I think I got a little too far into podcasting where my movie background and my path was like, no more. You got to go back to movies. And I think finding like the View Skew and going to like New Jersey and Kevin Smith and going to movies in Vegas, going to shoot movies in California, going to shoot movies in New York, and just going to be like starting to really start seeing how movies are made. And I think it's like I'm happy that like I was like, oh, I wasn't too far back then. The addiction was really what I was working. Well, not before 2015, I worked on my addiction, but at that point, I already had been a while since I'd been doing stuff. So I think what I was trying to do is just more express something of just like let's just make movies. Like I'm not trying to just want to make a good movie. And the 48 hour film projects, they give you your genre and they give you a character name and a prop. And I think that's why it's a good challenge. You have to. They just give me a genre, dude. I mean, I have that. I have a few. I mean, everything kind of comes out comedy with me because I'm just always making fun of stuff. I'm always joking around, and my family's like that, and we're like this at home all the time. My kid is like a certified clown. I'm a payaso. He's a clown. I'm a payaso. We're completely different and yet the same. But nah, he's joking around all the time. But all right. We're getting there. We're getting there. So it's gonna be 10:30. I sent out some personally. I sent out to like 20 people. Let's see who comes out. Oh, Greg. Let's see if you're there, Greg. Gonna miss his bedtime. Greggy boy. Don't worry, you'll catch this in the morning. That's why I sent it to you so you watch it whenever. All right. It's about 10:30. Thank you everybody who's watching. I only tell there's only one person here, so my one viewer, you and I were gonna go through this. So let's get rid of the comment and let's get ready to play regret. If I have any problems or anything, just comment. Any questions, comment, whatever. I could get to them after it. All right, it's 10:30. Let's start the show. Yeah. Well, not that one. My bad. All right, here we go, guys.
Why are you still doing this to yourself, Rick? been doing this every single day. No, you're not going to eat that. You get one good look about what you did here. I'm not sure what it is with you. I just know you don't have the stomach for it. Not that I blame you. Those eggs look like shit. You know who cooks a great breakfast? My wife. Oh, my God. She gets her scrambled eggs so fluffy, it's like eating a cloud. And my daughter, Katie, she loves it when she makes these pancakes. Smiley faces on them with bananas. I miss that. My wife's got an extreme amount of patience in and out of the kitchen. You know a lot about patience, don't you, Richard? Let me tell you what I know about patience. I'm out of it. I'm going to tell you one last time what you need to do. You either tell my wife what you did or kill yourself. Believe you me, if I could come over there, I'd be glad to do it myself. You know what you have to do.
Would you like some more coffee? Are you gonna get that? Well, I'll go get your check. Looks like you're about done with that.
You know when a lady asks you a question, you should answer her. Are you going to answer that? It may be important, Richard. You know, I think some people may just be starting to worry about you. You see, that's what people do when they care about you. They worry, Richard. I wonder how many missed calls I had from my wife the night you and I met. She was worried sick. And I can't begin to fathom the thoughts going through my little girl's head because her daddy hasn't come home. I would kill to hold them in my arms just one more time, even if just for a moment. And here you are, you cowardly little fuck. What's the plan, Richard? I'm starting to get restless. Oh, look, looks like another voicemail from Missy. You should listen to it. Love the look on your face every time she calls. It almost makes me feel sorry for you. And then I remember what a piece of shit you are. Richard, is it becoming too unbearable, Richard? You should kill yourself, you know? Just do it. Come on, just do it. End your pain and set me free. Confess or die, you fucking coward. Just do it. Just do it. Piece of shit. So Daniel Hanna, 55-year-old office administrator, was struck and killed by an unknown vehicle near the 360 bridge on Wednesday night. I wonder who they might be referring to. There were no witnesses to the crash. You a lucky son of a bitch. So they're wanting anybody who has information about the identification and or the whereabouts of the individual responsible for this should get in contact with APD. Man, you're lucky I can't pick up the fucking phone. Just do it! It's never good when you smile. And we finally have a decision. Very nice. Although you have proven yourself to be the most cowardly fuck I have ever seen. You know what you gotta do. Just get this over with.
There's only one error I don't like about that thing, but I love everything about that movie. That movie's awesome. Just to clear the record straight, I directed the movie. I forget this Colton Massey guy likes to take over. He did good at editing cinematography, but I was director. I didn't catch that. He put creative producer. No, I directed the whole thing. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say that. I mean, I like the title creative producer. That's where I got it from. I got it because I took a class. But nah, now that I know like credibility and everything, nah, that was directed by me. But I'll say this much: all the movie itself was written by the crew and the cast that was there. Like I started to like it just worked out, man. Like everybody just had an awareness. I think that's the one thing I gotta say to have everybody have an awareness that I mean I think it's a really good movie. I mean my cousin did the score. Score's nice, and then what do you call it? I mean I had Ellen help me out like that Ellen, and then yeah David Roberts, man, he's such a good actor. I got lucky with him. He was I met him on a commercial, and he showed up for two or three things I had, and he was always there, and I didn't realize actors want to act, and there's a lot going on with me at this time in my life, but we kind of put this together. One of my favorite parts is that scene where the ghost goes like I'm laying on the couch and the ghost goes like that. That's my favorite thing, and I remember how that happened because I had the director. I mean, I had director. I had the actor be like coming back and forth, and like I was gonna be like, come back and I'm laying down, and you're just gonna come back and like attack me and just yell at me. And it's gonna be real subtle. And we had Hunter Wayne. He's a producer. He's a director, and we had him on the set. He was 21. He's really young, and I just remember him sitting back there like that. He was in the back, and he just goes, "Why don't you just have him go one way?" I go, "What?" He goes, "He's a ghost, right?" I think by this time we'd established what he was, and he goes, "Why don't you?" He can do whatever he wants. Just have him go one way, and I go, "Okay, let's try that. That does sound cool." And we did it, and it killed. And I gotta say that I think being open to that helped me out a lot. Being open to suggestions and be like, "Oh, what do you think?" Because we didn't have. I mean, we didn't have a script. We just kind of figured out. That's why I don't have any dialogue. There was no real dialogue because I didn't have to say anything, and I just wanted to show more of my acting. A lot of the people I'd worked with prior to this, I blamed my addiction, but really no, it was just the situation, the people I was in. I let my addiction kind of just I didn't care if it controlling me. I was like, whatever. I don't. You guys are like horrible people. I remember people being like, why are you gonna act? And I was like, well, because I paid for everything, and I got all the equipment and everything. And they're like, well, why you? Why can't we get? I'm like, because I'm an actor. And I remember family members like that arguing with family members, and I was just like, dude, you know what? I just gotta snip it off and figure out a crew that works. And this was because these are also people in class, so everybody wanted to learn. So I feel like because we were what do you call it? Just together, we were all just figuring it out. So even into that comment about director, I guess we were all kind of directors too, because what do you call it? Like Hunter said that, and then what do you call it? There was a lot. He got a lot. Like Colton knew how to get a lot of the shots, a lot of the fill-ins, the cutaways. He's a really good editor. You can tell he edited that thing really well. But like when you're the videographer and you're the editor, you kind of know what you're going for already, so you know what you kind of need to get. And I posted a clip the other day about Robert Rodriguez saying that. He was like saying that if you know what you're getting, and even in his book, he says it a lot. Like just get what you want. So I thought that's kind of what we did. I don't think we shot it in chronological order. I think yeah, no, because we shot the what do you call it? We shot the cafe scene first, and then went to the apartment, and we stayed there the whole day. So, and by the way, I got excited because I saw one of my old coworkers, Shanna Bird. Shanna, she's just a beautiful person, beautiful artist, like an amazing soul. And we were like, I go, hey man, we need to get somebody. We don't have any other actors other than David and I. And then I go, Shanna Bird, do you want to be in my movie real quick? Can you sign this release form? Yeah, she showed up. I mean, she I think she's performing for her parents. She comes from a very creative family, and she's a beautiful artist. And she goes, yeah, sure. Like she just delivered the lines. Like she was waiting tables, came delivered line, came back waiting tables, did a line again, came back. Like if we're like actually part of the eating, eating, hanging out. But that was fun. I had a good time with just I'm seeing that, and I didn't realize like this, like stuff like this is why I like David Lee Madison, because he likes talking about his stuff, and and where you could learn and grow, and appreciate the stuff that you made. And I do appreciate. I've never really talked about this movie, and I told him I'm a filmmaker, and then I just sent him down to my YouTube page. I'm kind of like, let me figure doing better things. But I remember my professor, but she was one of the judges for the 48. She said, "I loved your story that you guys were able to capture." She goes, "But I like your decision you made at the end, because the whole time we were deciding, do we kill him or not? Does he die? Does he not die? Does he do it?" And I remember there was a point where I had like 8 ideas, and I had to narrow it down, narrow it down, narrow it down, narrow it down, and then I said, "These 2 ideas," and it was like a yes or no, and I just said, "F it, let's go for it." And then we did it, and then I was like, "All right, whatever." But then after the screening, what do you call it? Kathy said, she goes, "Oh, the fact I liked your story, and the fact that you decided to let him end himself, that was brilliant." And I was like, "Yeah, I think we were trying to get EMS kind of thing going, but it was just too much, and we're too tired, and we're just like, just die. That's it." Also, what else the car accident. I like this part. We were driving from one location to the next, and the guys, like, it's like the young guys, they're all in the truck, and they're all just driving with each other. We got the video guy, the sound guy. Oh no, no, that was like those, like the operator guys, and then the PAs. They're like all crammed them into this pickup truck, and they're just driving to the next location. And we were, I don't know how it was, but something like we were the space between us on 35, a car accident happened. So we passed, and a car accident happened, and they got stuck. So we were like, all right, they took forever, and we were setting up, so it didn't matter, but it took a while. And then they were like, they showed up all happy. I'm like, what happened? A car accident? What? Oh, we got footage. And I was like, what? Yeah, a car. It's like, all right, cool. And I didn't even see it till the movie, till I saw the first the editing, the whole thing made. But I'll tell you this, I'll give everybody credit, because an ensemble of not just it was I had the right people. I had the right, I got the right just to be like, I need help with this, and who can I reach out to? Who can I do stuff? And but I like as I was going over Sick and Twisted and listening to myself how I direct, and I was like, I've come a long way from then till now. It's just the confidence, and that's the main thing of learning and growing. Yeah, I got some other ones. We can do this. We can do this till end of the year, rest of the year. Sorry, I'm getting tired all of a sudden. We're the movie that I went to hang out, and then I was thankful for the Q&A for them. That kind of gave me this idea, and then oh man, I really do love filmmaking. I love telling stories. I love just sitting down and writing, and so we'll get working on Sick and Twisted, first feature. That's I co-created with Ty Gwynn. So looking forward to that. He's got a show on Sunday in San Antonio at the Woodlawn Theater. It's at 6 p.m. It's called Lunch Hour 2, him and LSH. So it's LSH and Ty Gwynn present Lunch Hour 2 at the Woodlawn Theater, October 19th, 6 p.m. That's a plug if I ever heard one. But I like talking about that because like Ty really he understands filmmaking too. So if I can keep working with him, that'd be great, because it's just like you focus on one thing like the stand up, but then inside that storytellers in there. So you just find a way to make your movies. And then I like that. I did like that title creative producer for a while. I learned that from one of my professors back in 2015, Clayton Langford. I need to get him on the show. He was a good influence on me. He was just cool. The thing I love about him was because I was at this weird point. I was like, I know I want to do this, but it's like it gets complicated for some wrong reason, and it just gets clouded. And he just said, "Hang in there. The longer you hang in there, people are just gonna know that's what you do and make it your thing." And then, but what did he say? He said the main thing. He said, "Yeah, no, that's what it was." He says, "Just hang in there." He goes, "Before you know it, time's gonna pass, and you're still gonna be doing it. So just keep getting better." And I know he said it better than that, but that's not verbatim. It's like a quote, but I did like the fact that he told me that, like, just hang in there and just make movies. And then yeah, just I've been around more filmmakers the last 2 or 3 years than I have been like for that time. I mean, I think about it. I've been around a filmmaker every like 3 months. And back then, when I was around a filmmaker or a director or a producer, I never fucking see producers, but like a director or maybe like an actor, I would. That's the only time I'd get exposure, and then get go call for something else, or be on a set, and then get put in the video, and then get taken out. It was always like it was always a thing. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. This is about Clay. Clayton said, he said, "What do you like to do?" And I said, "This is the last class, and we're just chilling." He goes, "Yeah, just talk. Let's just hang out. Let's talk to you. Let's get to know each other. You know, eventually we should work with each other, but not just me and him. Like he said, everybody in class." So as I was talking to him, he said, "What do you like doing? What is?" I go, "Man, I don't know, man. I just know like, yeah, I know they're gonna say Robert Rodriguez, but I know like I like acting, man. So he doesn't do that. So what? I mean, I just." He goes, I just explained to him like I want to make a movies. I want to put them out there. I want people to see it. That's it. Just repeat it. And he goes, oh, and he goes, but I don't know exactly how to like do everything. And I'm barely learning how to direct. I'm barely understanding this. I'm barely understanding that. And he's just like, oh, so you're like a creative producer. So you just need to go get the things you want and then make it, and then you're in control. And I like that until like I had to rely on other people. And then like this right here with like titles and stuff, I was like, you know what? If it's me, it's me, and you're gonna know it's me. If I'm in the movie acting and someone else's movie, then I'm putting character. That's not even CJ. But if I'm in a CJ Robles movie, then it's like, yeah, I want it to be known that, because it's like when people steal from you, when people take things like that and they use it for their own thing, it's really bad, and it takes credit away from the person who did it. So I'm really really big on that. Contracts and everything signed, you got to get that first before you get started. That's what I've learned over all these years. But oh man, but like I'm part of two improv troops, both like very they're both Latin based. So like I don't know, I'm getting more into my culture, so I also want to tell stories like that, so my mother and my grandma can see them. So that way and I think that's what's cool about the 48 when you start off like that, because they do give you different genres and you got to match it. So getting all that practice in, working on what you're doing, getting better, taking classes, all that shit adds up, man. I didn't know that. I didn't. It wasn't until I started hanging out with comedians, and then they started digging at me, and they're like, they found out this dude's a child actor. He's been doing acting since he was a kid. I go, yeah, but I never got casted in anything. And they're like, no, it doesn't matter. You've got that training. And I was like, oh yeah, it is training. But it's like, it's just, you have to hear that. It doesn't matter. And for it to kind of click, and I realized, oh yeah, then like all the lights turned on when they said that. I was like, oh yeah, because I've never been in plays. I've never doing this. I remember like doing like a public speaking. I have all this, like my resume is really, really big without knowing. So now it's like just getting those ideas out, figuring out nothing. Just have fun with it. There's no figuring. Like I already figured out, right? Like just having fun, and not just having fun, but like with a purpose. Not just like the movie sets aren't. They're like nerve wracking. They're stressful, and I wanna be able to. I don't know. I just waited a long time. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I waited a long time, and I just want to do it. But just thank you for watching this movie with me. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be on here for until another 10 minutes. So that's that. I want to play a little bit of music. We'll hang out. But have any questions? Chat. If you're out there, Brian, ask me, dude. Ask me what I got experience, bro. I made this. Oh yeah, Brian, you like music? This wasn't too loud. How do I turn it down? Oh, it's up here. No, that's nice. Begin screen. Sure, whatever. What do you think? About the movie or this, whatever? All right, how is stand-up beneficial to your acting confidence? I'm kind of cheating a little bit. It's a different kind of confidence. Because I already have some I get nervous when I'm on stage, stage actor. And by the way, stage acting and stage acting and what do you call it? Film acting are completely different. You can actually take a horrible person and that can't act and make them look like a superhero polishing thing just because there's a lot more complexity to it. You take a person that do a stage to plays and they can't act, you'll find out right away. Same thing with stand up. You put someone out there for stand up and they can't do it, and it's because it's hard. It's a muscle. But the acting and the stand up go hand in hand a little bit. But it builds a lot of confidence. It builds a lot of confidence. Stand up's hard. It's hard. It's because stand up is like, man, I've bombed with some jokes, and then I'll go to like a show and do that joke, and it kills, and then do it again on another show, and it doesn't because I didn't sell it right. I don't know. So I have taken. I'm now. Well, the thing is, I'm acting all the time now. Like, well, not all the time, but I'm acting on stage more with improv. So at least 3 times a month, I'm doing a show, which equals to like 4 practices. So that's like 7 rehearsals or 7 things. So what happens with the acting is it just builds more. It's just like a muscle. I'm building it up. But because I'm doing so much for film, it's easier now. And that movie, I wasn't acting. I hadn't practiced acting. I didn't start practicing acting until 2019. So not till another 4 years. But and an improv actor, I'll act in my own movie, and I said I gotta get better. And that's when I just dove 100% into it, 1,000%. The Quentin Tarantino quote about what do you call it? If you want to be an actor, hang out with actors. You want to be a movie maker, hang out with movie makers. He says, then you. But I've always been like in this lower tier number that I'm elevating up. So that's just by like me working on myself and making myself the skill that needs to go up to the tier and putting the work in, you know. But for acting, dude, stand up. I mean, stand up. Just going out there and talking, even public speaking, not even stand up, just public speaking. It's tough. It gives you brass balls. So yeah. But movie. So like the way you tell a joke in life is not the way you tell a joke in a movie. So you gotta like figure that out. And your presentations and your who you are come out in on stage. That's why clown is really hard in a sense. Clown, because if you're vulnerable or you're hiding or you're a manipulator or a liar, it'll expose itself, and you have to really act that down. And I can't do that. I feel like that'll age me or something. So I'm very when I'm on. That's one thing about clown is like if someone like sings, CJ is like sing what, just say start, and I'll just start saying what's on my head, and it's like something that bothered me. It'll just start coming out. It's like, oh, I hate these damn toll bills and they come out all the time. Why do I have to pay to drive a road all the way? It's like you just like that, and that's that performer in you. Yeah, since 2019, I haven't really stopped performing. There was that pause in 2020, but other than that, and I've been working on theater for 4 years, so I've seen a lot. Every Saturday, I've working, so I've seen a lot of plays, seen a lot of acting, I've seen a lot of stand up. So I just building just from the people themselves and talking to them, getting to know it, helps out. I would recommend that. I recommend that if you want to be a better actor, better singer, better writer, better clown, find yourself a theater. If not, make your own one, and just find a shared space that people want to get together and do that stuff. Because it helps. It helps. I would say don't limit yourself and don't confine yourself and don't make this person that start already being like, if you have an enemy or a frenemy or somebody just don't whatever, or like a family member that's hard with you or something, and then y'all go to a shared space, drop that ego shit, drop all that stuff, because the space is more important than you all too. So if you're always hate this person because something they do out of here, and you're bringing that shit there, it's not good for the environment. So it's good to have a clear set of mind. It's hard to do it. And what I'm saying is hard to do. Like I practice it all the time and I'm still not even good at it. But I've been, meditation helps a lot. Being present for an actor is good. Stand-up's the same thing, but stand-up's rehearsed. And you just practice what works. Those jokes you hear, it's very rare that that's the first time they went up there and said it. They said it like they've been saying it all, like they've been practicing it a lot. Like they have you have to sit there and I laugh because I visualize myself when I write and writing jokes, and I'm like, this is what I'm doing. Look at me, I'm stupid. Like and that's why I love when I'm around real comedians, especially like Ty. I remember with those comedians because they're self-humiliating and they self-check, and it's good to be like that. But it comes with a price, man, because I get roasted a lot, so it's like shit. You know, it's like, but it's playful banter. It's not like somebody like a upset family member that just wants that's mad at themselves and mad because I got attention or something. They just start attacking you. It's more like, oh, this saw weakness. Been picking at me a lot, man, because because apparently listening to your spouse, this is your wife, is like a dumb thing to do. So I mean, I don't, it's not all the time, but you know, doing like cooking for her, cleaning stuff like that. I'm like, I've been saying that people on set, and people been making fun of me because of it. Guys are coming up to me, "Why are you doing the girl stuff?" I'm like, "It's girl stuff? What? No, it's a clean house. Like, we share the space. Like, think about it, you know." But that's me, and that's my Manic Mondays talk. This is a 10-year anniversary. So yeah, man, I look back at that thing 10 years ago, and I'm happy we did it. I'm happy we decided to do it. I'm happy I paid the 125. I'm happy I'm really happy here, sitting here, and being able to say that because I have something. I have something to show you, Brian. I can't just talk about it and be like, "Oh man, there's a thing we did one time. Let me tell you about it," or I have to animate it. But I'm happy because at the end of the day, I learned in the last 10 years, if you have a piece of crap in one hand and you have nothing in the other hand, you can at least create art with that crap. Can't make anything with nothing. That makes any sense. I'd rather have this, and that's good. By the way, that movie's really good. I need to fix it. I think it's shot 1080 or something, or like the lowest high res at that time. It's like that. It's low res now, but it's high res then. So I need to stretch up the pixels and clean it up. I do want to remaster. That's why they remaster them. I do want to remaster. Regret. He want to see Sick and Twisted because I want to talk about that one so bad. Um, but yeah, and also I think I'm gonna end up doing this for Sick and Twisted too. I'm gonna end up doing like live streams and watching them because this is cool. And everybody says that if you put it online, I'll watch it. But if you to go out in public is harder, but I just like to do it. Oh, well, I'm getting close to ending the stream. Brian, you got any questions anymore? Ask a 41-year-old dude. Yeah, you're still under 20, so I still got you back by 2 decades. What do you call it? It doesn't mean nothing, by the way, unless you do something with it, right? But it's all temporary use because you can't really use information you got when you were 21 right now, can you? Or unless you've been using it the whole time, then it's not really learning. It's just habit. But stand up, acting, clown, the improv, all that, it does something. And it's a magical thing you do when you're on set. And, you know, I'm the leader, I'm the director, I'm the producer, like I'm the writer. And I'm like casting myself as a lead. Like I'm learning. If I'm learning from this, if you're gonna do this, you better breathe the lead. Talking to Billy yesterday, Billy Pond, Bloody Bill, and the one thing he got a lot from the conversation, but I like he says you're gonna make a horror movie, man, make it horror. You give the fans what they want, and I'm like, all right, I got you, I got you. This is just something that we just it's like a story we told that, and I love it, and I love that I'm gonna say this, I love that I did cast myself because at that time I had a crew, and they just didn't want me to be in it. And they're all Latino too. It was sucked because that's like old school. And none of those people are doing this, by the way. Like one of them, I think, moved to Arizona and does like TV on a video or something. I don't know. But those guys, I just kind of like kind of was trying to work with. It was real difficult. And then after they realized, oh, this guy can write, he can do all this stuff. And then it'd be like, oh, I wrote myself this character. No, it's not you. I got a friend for that. I'm like, what? Like that's me. I want to write this character. I want to kind of figure it out. And they're like, figure it out. Get out of here. I was like, oh god. But taught me to just be like, I gotta take classes. I gotta learn how to pay for them. I gotta get scholarships. I gotta learn how to fill that out. I gotta get better at reading. Gotta get better at writing. Gotta build myself. Now I have a kid. Now I have to. And the thing that's scary is my son. It's scary because my son calls himself Mini CJ. I want to be Mini me. I want to be Mini you. And I want to be a filmmaker. I want to be like my dad. I want to be like exactly like my. I'm like, oh my god, it's insane. But that's more motive for me. It's more, I also want to. You stumbled upon me on this social web when you're very, very young, very impressionist. So, uh, you're. I would like to leave a little lasting impression for you too, as well. It's just, But what you think about my music, man? I was watching Die Hard a lot. I love the Die Hard movies, Die Hard series, 1, 2, and 3. I don't mind the other ones, but I only watch 1, 2, and 3. Um, but I watch them, and one I'll leave it with that last song, the one that reminds me. I call it Die Hard because It reminds me of dark, but this jazz one's pretty cool. I made it back to this jazz one's pretty cool. So I like creating things, like working with my hands. I like completing things and finding out. That's where that dopamine hit comes. Like Die Hard. Die Hard. I wrote an idea. So I wrote an idea, a concept idea for a Die Hard movie. And I put this in 2020. But I'd always thought about it. And so I'll sign off with this. You have questions, keep asking, I'll come back. If not, I'll... But use FL Studio for that. For the looping, I use GarageBand. Yeah, because it goes with the iMac. So I have the iMac. Alright, whatever. Technically, it's not my Mac Monday, so we can have my Mac. Oh, by the way, I've been solo parenting all week. Like I had to take kind of a break from things. It's exhausting. You like it personally? GarageBand? I tried to make a podcast on that. Figure it out. I spent a lot of time cracking the code. Then making code was already cracked. It was like, and I just learned this song. I put a lot of time into it. I know I was like fun, but Die Hard. It was Die Hard, and I loved it when I heard it. Die Hard in a mall. Like John McClane going on. This is before the pop out, but him in a mall. So I had that idea. So everyone said it was a first day on the job, rookie security guard, and John McClane had his job and the terrorist show up. I go to the trap. We go to the mall, and him and I had to come up. And I just started this song. I don't know. When I found this loop, I was like, I can run it. So I just wanted to be like the movie, in the movie. John McClane, look at him. Can't do that unfortunately because he's already gone. But AI is crazy. About like and people get that. I think it's AI. I don't know. I just tell what it is. So I'm not like into it. But I think it's, I don't know, I think it's gonna flood your mind. I think your mind, I think it's gonna give you some, I think it's gonna give you the fact that people are gonna, and I'm also a big advocate of children. I'm a big advocate of that. I think dude, I like the way and I just saw a YouTube video about the guy saying, yeah, just this here, that's music. Alright, I'm gonna go. Let's get anywhere else. I'll see you on Monday. I'll do a show on Monday. I try to do stand up, but Mondays are like weird. And also like I don't know what it is, but Sunday I love going to probably go early. I always wake up early. I woke up early. Probably slept for 3 hours. Hence the show, Mind Management. Everybody. Oh, what is that? FS. What's FS? What for the audio? What's oh, I'm out of it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start you late. I'm gonna go. All right, Brian. I'll see you later, brother. Well, thank you for watching the movie with me. Regret 2015 on YouTube at TJ Robles 2.0. Check it out. Yeah, have a good night.